Adeel and Zara's love story was never about grand gestures but about the little things that turned into an entire lifetime of memories, and it began the day they first moved into their small apartment, carrying just a few suitcases and 1,000 dreams. Mornings often started with Zara waking first, making tea in the tiny kitchen, while Adeel would pretend to still be asleep just to watch her walk across the room, sunlight catching in her hair, and she always knew he was pretending, yet she never said a word because those glances were her favorite secret. Their days were filled with laughter over burnt and clumsy attempts at home repairs, with Adeel trying to fix a leaky tap and Zara laughing so hard she had to hold the counter. And though life was simple, it was never empty because they found joy in walking to the market together, sharing ice cream on the way home, and talking about dreams that seemed too big but felt closer when they imagined them side by side. Years passed, and with them came their daughter Aisha, a whirlwind of tiny footsteps and toes scattered across the floor. And though sleepless nights tested their patience, they discovered a deeper kind of love when they took turns rocking her to sleep, whispering lullabies together in the dark. Adeel worked long hours but never missed the small rituals, leaving Zara notes by the teacup, bringing home flowers even when money was tight, calling in the middle of the day just to hear her laugh a while. Zara turned their house into a home with warmth, cooking his favorite meals, celebrating his smallest achievements as though they were victories for them both, and every time their hands brushed across the table or their eyes met in a crowded room, it reminded them that they were each other's safest place. Even arguments never lasted long because one always reached out first, sometimes Zara breaking the silence with a joke, sometimes Adeel holding her hand until she smiled, and slowly, gently, love. Always when together they faced challenges, bills stacking up, or Adeel's health scare, Zara's moments of doubt about whether she was enough, but through every storm, they leaned on each other, stronger for it. And at night, when the world was quiet, they would sit on the rooftop with tea, watching the stars while their daughter slept inside, whispering about the future, promising that no matter how old they grew, they would never stop being best friends. Their love was not about fireworks but about steady light, the kind that never dimmed. And as the years turned into decades, with grey in their hair and wisdom in their eyes, they still held hands walking to the market, still teased each other about silly things, still shared ice cream, and still believed that their greatest achievement was not wealth or success but the life they had built together, one filled with laughter, patience, forgiveness, and an endless, ordinary yet extraordinary love that stretched across every moment, making their story one that could last forever. This single paragraph can be read slowly with pauses and emotional emphasis, stretching naturally into